Hey folks, welcome to another Gander video, where I preview upcoming games that have playable demos so that if you like what you see here, you can try it out for yourself. In these videos I give my impressions of the demo and an overview of what the game promises to be. This is not a review. Though if I have an opinion on something within a demo, I will share that. Just know that the final product can always change, especially if a game launches in early access. Each of these videos are for games I'm personally interested in for one reason or another, and I want to share them with you in case it's something that hasn't popped up on your radar yet. So vibes are generally going to be positive in Gander videos, whereas in a review that can swing one way or another. Anyway, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get on with the video. Today we're looking at Luma Island. This is a farming simulator / adventure game where you start off in the backwoods of an island you just moved to and are meant to gather resources to build it up and eventually thrive. In addition to that, there is a nearby town with residents you can speak to, quests you can take on, items you can purchase or trade, and professions you can take on. There are also caves and dungeons you adventure into for resources and recipes, with monsters and traps you'll need to navigate. The graphics are very charming and the music is very calm, giving off a cozy Animal Crossing vibe. Right off the bat, the game asks you to pick cozy or hero, allowing you to choose how much of a challenge you're willing to take on. I played the demo on Hero and was still pretty cozy the whole time, but the demo only takes place within the first 5 days of the game, which is about an hour or so of playtime. The developers are obviously trying to go for that cozy game vibe, which seems to be trending lately. They've done a great job with it. It's a very relaxing game to play, even during the adventuring parts. I know a lot of you have probably noticed the similarities already, so I'll just verify it. The gameplay is very reminiscent of both Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing, but not in a derivative way. The mechanics of starting with basically a shack and then gathering and building until you presumably have a nice home and farmland, while also having a local cave and temple to adventure in, is very much inspired by Stardew, but the mechanics at play are slightly different. In this game, the cave system is set up in a push-your-luck style minigame, if you will, where you try to gather as much as you can and then see how much of the purple crystal you can mine before the spiders come for you. These seem to be the only resource that summons them. In Stardew, the monsters are interspersed throughout the cave, and you have to keep your energy and HP in check while going through it. This game has neither a hunger nor energy system, so a single hit will take you down. I learned the hard way you aren't meant to fight and kill the spiders, but stun them so you can run and escape with your loot. If you get hit, you die and lose all the loot you gathered, and reappear outside the cave. As far as I can tell within this demo, the resources don't repopulate, but I have no idea if there is a set time when they do. The demo itself isn't long enough to determine that. The temple I ventured into was less punishing. I died multiple times to one of the traps, but was able to keep all the loot I found in there. Making it to the end granted me a special item, which I won't spoil here. So from this, it seems like there's a couple different dungeoneering modes within this game, which is kind of nice. Should help keep that portion of the game from becoming stale too quickly. The aesthetic of Luma Island, from its art style to the way the NPCs talk, seems very much to be inspired by Animal Crossing, though it's still uniquely its own. The backwoods of the island and the town itself are both a joy to explore, not only because of the coziness, but there's a lot of little secrets and chests scattered around that make running around and panning the camera often rewarding. I personally wasn't sure if the art direction was going to be to my taste, but it definitely drew me in during my time with the demo. The profession system is very interesting to me. There seems to be a lot of choice and progression tied to them in this game, but I can't say to what extent. I chose the treasure hunting profession as that sounded pretty rad, and it was. You craft and fish and have to explore around the island with your dog in tow, which the profession trainer gives you, looking for treasure. It was a lot of fun gathering materials for an eye patch and such. You eventually gain a pirate outfit with that profession, which is absolutely why I chose it. Controller is supported, and co-op will be coming later on according to the devs. I do think that this is a game that could be a lot of fun with other players, but there are no other definitive details regarding that upcoming system. The demo was unfortunately short, but I had a great time with it, and very much recommend that you try it out if you're someone looking for a cozy crafting game. The full game comes out on November 20th on Steam. I don't think it will be early access, but I tried to find out either way and couldn't, so I can't tell you if it's going to be 1.0 or not. The Steam page itself doesn't indicate an early access, and nothing says that it will, but that's all I have to go off of. All that said, the demo certainly felt like a snapshot of a completed game, so I'm feeling positive about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Gander, and hopefully you found a new game to look forward to or be interested in. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm working more in this series, so if you like what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified for when a new video hits. Also, please leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, feedback, or just want to comment about the video. I'm also streaming live every weekend on Twitch, so if you're around, feel free to come by and say hi. I hope you all have an awesome week, and please take care and keep chill.